Good morning, Craig Howard here, along with Scout. This is Scout. Um, Scout's really wanting to get on my lap, and I don't want him on my. I want her on my lap, but she's determined to get on my lap. Anyhow, um, I was reading a situation, reading an article this morning about a huge mistake that happened as a result of somebody placing a decimal point in the wrong place. Apparently, Spain uh, commissioned these four submarines, and they were the S-81 Isaac Pearl. Uh, Style. I don't know what they're called. Anyhow, it was they were these particular submarines that they ordered. They were, of course, very expensive to build. I think the four submarines cost something like $3 billion to build them. And once they got them built, they found out that while these things were great going down, they were never going to be able to come up. Somebody had placed the wrong decimal point in the wrong place, the decimal point in the wrong place, and the submarines were way overweight. They were like 75 to 100 tons overweight for as far as their displacement goes. And so they were never going to be able to resurface. It took a huge amount of money. They had to fix them. They were already $3 billion into them. So it was going to cost an extra $9.7 million per, I think it was per meter of hull that they had to add to these submarines to make them so they would balance out and so they could resurface. All because somebody put a decimal point in the wrong place. I would say there's a very good chance that that person no longer works in submarine design. I don't know about you, but probably so. I don't know if that guy was ever forgiven. I don't know how the designers of the submarine, how the people, how Spain who bought the submarines, I don't know how they responded. I don't know who that guy's direct supervisor was, but I doubt he responded very well. And yet, it made me start to think about how God has to deal with our mess ups and our sin and our foibles and our problems every day. How God should just get to the point where, I mean, because sometimes we make some doozies, let's be honest. And it should get to the point where God says, enough is enough. You've really overdone it this time. You've really blown it this time. And I'm not saying that sin doesn't have its consequences. Don't misread what I'm saying here. Sin always has its consequences. But the Bible makes it very clear that God is a forgiving God. It says in 1 John 1:9, a verse I know you've heard before, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Peter asked Jesus, Lord, how many times should I forgive somebody who sins against me, who offends me? How many times should I forgive someone who puts the decimal point in the wrong place? And Jesus said, well, let me just read the verse. And Peter came up and said to him, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? And Jesus said to him, do not say to you 7 times, but 70 times 70. In other words, you just keep on forgiving and keep on forgiving. I am thankful that that's the standard God set. I am thankful that we are forgiven even when we get the decimal point in the wrong place, so to speak. Now, that doesn't make sin okay. That doesn't mean it's okay to just go out and do whatever we want, because sin always carries a price. Sin always has its consequences. But God is a forgiving God. And so if you've got some area of sin in your life and you're thinking to yourself, I can't go back to church, God won't forgive me. I can't spend time in prayer, God won't forgive me. There's no way I'm ever going to be right with God after what I've done. God can't forgive me. Even if you put the decimal point in the wrong place and cost Bill, it was a multi-million dollar mistake, God will forgive. Think about that as you go through your day. Again, I'm sorry I'm late this morning. My phone just blew up this morning and I couldn't get things done. But I hope things go well for you today. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.